All right, here we go again. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome back to fishing. Whew, it's cold out today. It's the first time I've said that for a while. It's not freezing, but it's the first time I've actually felt like putting on long sleeves when I first woke up. It is the last day of August today, and we're gonna try and get on some fish. Got pretty good conditions, I'm surprised. Unfortunate thing is, as always, I have to work today, later this afternoon, but I got like, 4 hours to fish. Maybe a little more if things go my way, which is great. I was hoping to have a whole day to fish this past weekend, but that didn't work out for me. So we're getting out right now. We have incoming tide for about the next hour and a half, and then it's gonna peak and go to outgoing. So we get to fish both tides, which is good, and the wind's gonna be fairly light, so we might actually be able to effectively fish this tide. We shall see. I'm gonna be targeting fluke, sea bass, or whatever else I can jig up. There's a lot of bait around, so hoping this will be a turning of a corner. Been saying that all summer, and bring you something good. Ooh, someone's chasing the bait up right here. All right, well, I'm gonna get out there, and when I get you back, hopefully we'll get a little fishing accomplished. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're getting to the first spot right now. As I said, we got our last hour or so of incoming tide. I suspect that there won't be much of a drift, so I'm going to start with a 1 ounce Spro bucktail, and I'm going to throw a 4-inch gulp swimming mullet on the bottom of it as a little incentive or bait, whatever, artificial bait. We're going to see how this drift goes. We're going to start here. Probably going to have to move the kayak a bit to get a drift, but the one thing I will say is typically I've heard and seen this in some respect firsthand, the bigger fluke tend to feed a bit more during slack tide, so we're gonna definitely keep our eyes open and ears to the ground, or the water I should say, be ready for that strike. But I'm guessing it's probably not going to be too hot to start, but who knows. We're about to get in. Stay tuned. All right, here goes. Let's see what kind of drift we got. Got some bait on the bottom, that's a good thing. Got a bit of a wind drift right now. Wind's coming out of the northeast, it looks like. So it's kind of pushing us with the tide. It's gonna be a little dicey once the tide switches, but whatever. Getting bit by something. Already got some porgy bites in the first drop, so I immediately lifted it up once the bite stopped, so I wanted to make sure my gulp was still intact. Sometimes I find if you have gulp on there and you get bit by little fish and the bite just stops, it's probably a good idea to check it, just because if you're working gulp or bait or whatever and there's nothing on the hook, then you're just wasting your time. Better safe than sorry sometimes, especially if you got limited time, as I typically do. Oh, come on. Little fish. Probably porgies. Picking up a lot of life on the sonar. That's a good sign. Probably a lot of porgies or baby sea bass. Got him. Ah, little fish. Felt like a porgy. Beautiful day out here. It's definitely starting to feel like autumn. Tail end of August. Hopefully September is nicer to us than July and August were in terms of fishing. At least in terms of the amount of fish biting. I mean, part of it's just I'm fishing in the wrong place. I know there's many places I can go to where I get much more action, but a lot of those fish will be small. Whereas here, when it's good, there's some big fish around. Doing a little exploring. Looks like we got some structure and some bait on the bottom. So this looks like it's worth a shot. As soon as it hit the ground, that's what I'm talking about. Ah, come on. That was like instantaneous as soon as it hit the bottom.
So the fishing was pretty darn slow this fishing session. However, after searching around both shallow and deeper water, I met up with my friend James, aka YakinwithBigfoot, and at this time the tide started to move around a bit too, so the bite picked up. And just to say, if you haven't checked out James's YouTube channel, please make sure you do. Some great stuff there. I'll leave a link in the description.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a fluke. I might have to clean something today. Feels decent. It's not huge. Watch it be hooked through the tail. It's only like 10 inches. Oh, I thought I was about to get skunked today, man. This feels like it might be legal. Yeah, he's lightening up. And that's probably, yeah, he'll make it. That's dinner. That'll make it. Yeah, I think he'll make it. It's probably like 19 and a half. Since we're 2019, I just say, I'll throw him back. Not this year. Let's take a look. He is just under 20. Oh, oh yeah. All right, nice little 20-inch fluke. I don't even know if I was rolling during that, but we'll find out soon enough. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh, wait, came back. Oh man, I don't even know if that was the same fish, but it's hard to say. It feels okay, but I'm pulling it against the tide. It doesn't feel as big as the last one. Be nice if it was a keeper, then I'd have like a solid dinner. I don't think so though. It's definitely a fluke. I don't think he's, it's definitely not. Jeez. I seriously doubt it, but just to be sure. No. It's like 17 and a half. The bent rod on James's boat. See what he's got. That's a flatty. All right, we're getting some little mini mats now. That's a good thing. Better late than never, particularly for me because I've got to start wrapping up. Little fluke. That's a good sign. Getting on a bite now. All right, we got like 1 or 2 more drifts left in us, and we got to start heading in, gearing up for work. We're leaving with dinner, so that's a good thing. Let's see if we can make it a full dinner. No matter what, probably. Oh yeah. That could be all right. Oh! Didn't feel huge, but it felt decent. Oh! Yeah, I'll say. Is that one for the cooler? Nice. Getting somewhere now. Of course, that had to happen the last like 3 minutes I'm in the water. Oh, come on. Not too shabby. All right, James got a nice sea bass. Did I say last drift? I meant like 5 more drifts. I'll just skip lunch and go right to work. It was gonna make that my last trip, but really don't feel like leaving having dropped a fish. James just got a nice sea bass. Felt like I dropped a nice fluke. Let's try that again. Can't go out like that. This is definitely my last drift on this spot, and I gotta start headed down. Just don't want to finish with my last drift being a lost fish. There we go. Oh, come on. Got him that time. All right, I can end on this. And we got a sea bass. Sea bass. Yes, sir. All right, now we got a dinner. Now we got a video too. Not a monster, but he'll eat.
Look good in the pan?
Oh yeah, that's all that matters. He's, I'll measure him just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure he's at least like 15, 16. Let's just double check. Yeah, he's, look at that, 16-incher. We just got a nice little sea bass to secure dinner. We're gonna start making our way back. We're gonna hit up one more spot real quick on our way out. Maybe we can get one more fish or something, I don't know. Okay guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. A short one, not the greatest one, but definitely one that I wanted to get up there. As you noticed, I was fishing with my friend James, aka YakinwithBigfoot, and I definitely want to make this video because a couple weeks ago James made a video and he threw my YouTube name in the channel, and all of a sudden I got like 10 new subscribers. And I'm sure a lot of the people that you guys that are watching my channel already watch his, but if you haven't already, definitely check him out. I got a link in the description for this video. Great fisherman. He's got some awesome videos just catching some monstrous flukes, so definitely check that out. If you liked the video, please make sure you like this video. Greatly appreciate the positive feedback that you guys have been giving me. Leave a comment. Finally, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you have subscribed, thank you. I gotta rush back in because I gotta get ready for work right now. But I'm hoping to have a lot of videos up, have a strong week. It's the last full week of regular summer for me as I know it. Labor Day is just around the horizon. As always, thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the water soon. Goodbye, fishing.